So I've done quite a lot of different style of riding, from day-to-day commuting, bit of motorway, A roads, B roads, and again today I've been doing a lot more country rides, lanes. Pretty much this bike's coped with everything. Done a few climbs. I've not had any off-road experience on this bike as yet, so it's been predominantly road miles. A lot of this stuff, 60, 50, 40 mile an hour, it'll pull well, it'll take the twisties, the tight roads, the upward climbs. It'll pretty much do anything I'm asking of it. So, but the main thing is it's doing it all extremely comfortably, and that's why I bought this bike. I bought this bike for long distance travel. Even though you can commute on it, you can have a blast on the country lanes at the weekend on it, it is predominantly going to be my travel bike. So being comfortable is very important. Now, this touring screen, it literally takes all the wind now from my shoulders and my helmet. There is slight on the tips of my shoulders, there is a slight bit of buffeting. We're only doing about 45 mile an hour. It is quite a windy day, but I'm only feeling it on the tops of my shoulders. The beautiful thing about the shape of this tank is your knees are tucked in behind these two bulbous areas, and that takes all the wind from the front of the bike. So I'm getting no wind on my shins, my ankles, my feet, or my knees. Beautiful out here. Now this road will take me back through Woodhead, one of the highest peaks in the area. So will probably be some rain. Well, there's always a bit of rain, that's why it's so green. But a bit of wind as well, we're quite exposed here. In fact, I did this journey in December on my CRF, and I got 3/4 of the way up here and the wind was so bad I literally had to stop, turn around and head back down. It was blowing me across the lanes. Now, saying that, this is why this bike is a great weight. We're all talking about, oh, a lightweight bike, a lightweight adventure bike, oh, it's a bit heavy, oh, we want to get it under 180 kilos. You get a bike under 180 kilos and you're going to be blown everywhere in bad conditions. But where this bike shines is its all-round capability, not just going off-road and if you drop it you've got a mate to help you pick it up. And do you know, I had a push if I wanted to pick this up a foot and a half. I have dropped it. I dropped it in the back garden off its stand, and I did pick it up, and I could pick it up. It's how many times you would want to pick it up. Well, that's down to your skill level. It's a very, very well balanced bike when you're moving. It feels a bit heavy off the stand, given, but it's easy enough once it's upright to manoeuvre around the garage, tight small spaces, and to lift up. But once you're up and running, it feels very, very light and agile. The one thing that surprises me every single time on this bike is how well it handles the roads. So as a adventure bike, so to speak, it likes getting tucked into the twisties, it likes cornering and having fun. Isn't that what biking's all about? You can just use it as an average everyday fun motorcycle, which is what it is. See, now coming into this bend now, there's a tight left-hander, not 45 degrees, but it's coming round, it finds the line and it just sticks to it. Effortless, no skill needed, the bike will do it for you. You just got to put your head up and look in the distance of where you want to go. So, am I glad I chose this bike as my adventure bike, my travel bike? Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I be? it ticks all my boxes. And the main box it ticks, it puts a smile on my face. And when it puts a smile on your face, it makes you want to get out and use it. Get out and ride. See all this. I think I've got all the accessories that I need on this bike, or that I want on this bike, in order to make it my ultimate travel companion. I'll give you a walk round shortly and show you all those together now they're on. I've done individual videos of the fitting and where I got them from and how much I paid for them and how to fit them, but now it's all put together, it's ready to go. And go indeed it will. Look at that view. People windsurfing. That's the beauty of this car pure ride. Looking at the screen, you can see so much more than you can in a sat-nav. Sat-nav normally will just show you the road that you're on, but this gives a so much bigger picture of what's around you. And sometimes you can say, well, hang on, I want to go and explore that lake, and there's a road I can do it on, which wasn't programmed in my sat-nav, and I'm looking at one now. So if I turn off here left, I can get down to that lake. Your sat-nav wouldn't show you that. This shows you everything. And again, it runs just like your phone. My phone's in a tank bag, it's safe, protected out the way. I can take and receive calls on this car pure ride. I can use the sat-nav, I can listen to my music. It's touchscreen with the glove, and it's big enough to give me all the information that I need and want at a really good level. Now, it's probably chest height from where I sit. It's sat just behind the touring screen, so it's protected, but it's not in my way at all. But instead of moving my head down like I used to do to look at my quad lock, I just have to move my eyes. That's got to be a safety thing. I'm not having to move my head at all to get the information that I need. And of course it works with my Cardo, so I can hear turn by turn through my Cardo, just in case I don't want to look at it, or I can't particularly at that moment look at it. So not only as a leisure entertainment and a guidance, it's a safety feature. It's a safety item. I can't believe I've never had one before. So as for the accessories that I've put on this bike, the first thing that I did was I put the screen on there. That's a massive improvement. I did take the old screen off completely to see did it make a difference, and it didn't really make much of a difference. It was more of a styling icon. I put the touring screen on there. I'm 6'2" and I sit here now on its highest setting on the suspension, and it takes all the wind off my chest, all the wind off my helmet, and I'm just left with a little bit on my shoulder tops. The handguards work very well. They take the wind off, and of course they're made from very sturdy construction, so if it does have a tipple, and it did in the back garden, and they held up very well. The next thing was these folding mirrors. It was a cheap eBay job, but they work really well. They're very light and they fold. They work very well. Tent bag is a must for your essential items you need to get to, and the pannier racks. I've got some bags for these. I've not used these yet, I've just put them on, but one, if it does have a tumble, it will protect the indicators and rear light and exhaust, and two, it should carry some luggage. The rear rack standard, and I've just got an Oxford 18 litre tail pack on there to keep my essentials in. One thing that I'm very impressed with is a car pure ride. I can't believe I've never had one of these before. It sits nicely there on a ball joint, a ram socket. I've wired this one in permanently.
and it just gives me all the information I need at a glance. So stick around. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, please drop them below. Subscribe to my channel. It's completely free and it really helps me out. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.